slice, glue, paint, enjoy.
Good day to you all. It is Cragum here, and I'm doing a little bit of a different, quick little video. So this video is kind of after a chat with a lovely chap on a channel called Viking. I can't remember his full name, Viking, but anyway, Viking mentioned in his video about how he hadn't seen enough people doing just raw videos, just kind of quick little dits of things. It was like all battle reports or this is out, this is out, this is out, this is out. And I agree with him. I'm ashamed of myself for being one of these people who's kind of gone, I've got to go full scale. And I'm not doing enough content, I think, to kind of get people back to the channel, really, in a way. Not in the horror like I'm craving, but more a fact of people want to know what the hobby's about. So I'm going to do some more of these short little ditties to kind of get my hobby on here, really, and share with you guys. So, because my Instagram feed is something which I really keep up to date with, whereas this is kind of on its arse, really, compared to how much I post out on there. So, first things first is, you may have noticed on my Instagram a few weeks back, I did a Traitorous Celestine. Now, this was because primarily I wanted to be an Imperial Guards player, but I wanted to have Celestine in my army, but I'm a traitor, so how could I get Celestine in my army with being a traitor? Well, this is how. You get Celestine and you turn her into a traitor. Yes, I'm that kind of dude who just decides I need to do it. I'm trying not to swear as well. It's really hard. Especially when you're making these models. So you can kind of get a quick view over there, but I'll start off, I'll pop her up there. Boop, boop. And show you her sister's, what was it? I described them as the Harpies of Hades, and she is the Saint Celestine. Yes, I did it. I finally said it right. So, as you can see, these are I can never call them the right name, so they're the Jemimas or whatever they are, aren't Jemimas. So these are based on the normal models, but with a demonic twist of the gargoyle wings applied to the backpack, so it kind of molds in. These aren't, as well I'd note, these are not done by a long shot. These need a lot more work on them paint wise. It was just for a game. I wanted to get them out ready to go paint table wise. So they have the Imperial Guard army bases. I have Crossmare Empire and Tie Guard. So these are kind of city bases. The not Zometalis. The what's the name? But they basically, I didn't like the size of the base. I didn't like the fact that these guys were on like 25mm and Celestine was on like a 32, or it was like 32 for these and a 40mm for her. So I popped these up to 40 because these guys are really, really evil models to play against, as I discovered. And yeah, so I wanted to keep the pose. I changed the head for a Dark Elf. Dark Eldar witch head, proudly, happily supplied to me by Stu's Painting on Instagram. Shout out! And yeah, so the same with this one. Kept the pose the same. So quite like the poses. I just wanted to get the wings in there to change. So the wings in this one are kind of like as if she's kind of curling around and kind of going for the shot. But these, can I just say, these models in battle, if you haven't played against Celestine in battle, my god, these things are the worst things in the world to get rid of unless you have a Demolisher Cannon. Because if you kill one, the next turn, she comes back. So you have to kill them both. And then you have to kill Celestine. Because if in the next turn, another one of them comes back. Yeah, it's only two that come back, but my god, they've got an invulnerable save. They are power weapons in their hands. And they are evil. I love them. I want to play more games with them because they are great. So hopefully they'll be coming up in more battle reports in the future. Anyway, so the main event is Celestine. Yes. Now, a lot of thought went into this. And you'll notice kind of a total recall. Total recall. Eyes popping out the face when you get out of the atmosphere. Kind of mentality. So literally this was a full revamp bar the body. So the body stayed the same. I kept the wings on there because I quite like the idea of the Angel of Death. So the wings stayed on there because I kind of like the idea of she's still the Saint but she's turned, and oh how she's turned. A lot of loyalist fanboys will probably be watching this video going, my god, what has he done to our Saint? This is what I did to your Saint. I turned it into the coolest badass thing I've got in my armies. So the wings are from the vampire counts, or whatever they are called now in Age of Sigmar. The hair, the staff is from the Age of Sigmar again, the big Gribbly, the Rotbringers, combined with the Dark Elf Sorceress staff hand, because I didn't like the fact how big the hand was on that, and I had to keep it small and ladylike, because she's a lady. And then also you'll notice this fart plume of demonic entities coming out of her demonic arse. Yes, that is it's from the big guy. It's from the Death thing. There's a lot of stuff used from the Death army in this model. And I was really chuffed with how she came out. I like to keep the red armor red because I kind of like the idea of her being a bit kind of cornate. Even though I'm Nerdle, I quite like to be incornate because of this Reaper of Gods coming down and just taking everything possible she could. So yeah, it was a really simple model. And this as well, this is Ace. This is actually plaster of Paris cast in and painted over. So the base is kind of quite easy to make. But you'll see like the bulging biceps as the demonic incursion seeps out of her. So yeah, it was like she's still got the backpack on, because I kind of like the idea of her kind of still having this backpack, and it kind of like the demonic urges seeping out of her. The one thing I haven't mentioned is the head. Now the head, you'll notice a lovely lock of hairs, kind of a bit Starcraftian in nature, but she's actually I got rid of the Celestine head. I didn't want the Celestine head, it was a bit too regal and a bit too bleh. So instead what I did is I used the Dark Elf Sorceress head, because I'd already used the staff hand, so I wasn't going to use a full model for that. And I'm going to turn that into something for my Imperial Guard anyway, for like a servitor. So the hair is actually made from individual strands of green stuff. Now, I've never done hair before, but I've learned never to do hair like that, because it's a nightmare. But yeah, so yeah, I thought I'd showcase them off. I'll probably show a proper video with like a rotatey thing, like a lot of people do in the future, but I just wanted to show you what I've been working on. There'll be more stuff coming up. There's a Flesh Terror army kind of I've been working on, as you'll see here. Hello, look, yes, I've gone from traitor to loyalist in one simple Blood Angel style of vampires, because that is how you go loyal. You go for the most chaotic army you could imagine in the loyalist Space Marine Stratus situation. A bunch of blood drinkers who go mental and kill everybody in a bloodlust rage. But yeah, so anyway, this has been the first one of hopefully quite a few videos showing off some of the models and giving a bit more of a frequent update to the channel. So anyway, if you like this, let me know in the comments below as well, because I would really appreciate it, because it's something I want to try out, so I want to see what people think to it. And I'll do more, and it keeps this channel fresher and keeps the channel up to date. Also, go check out my Instagram if you can, because that's just Cragum, C-R-A-G-U-M. Go check that out, because that's got a lot more of my up-to-date stuff on there. So you'll probably go, wait a minute, this Instagram's more up-to-date than is with YouTube. And I'll be like, yeah, because I'm now updating it. So back the hell off. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope my hands moving around a lot isn't giving an epileptic fix off. But yeah, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and this is Satanic Celestine saying goodbye.